Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Conodger here. Welcome to a rainy, drizzly day in Formula One 2017. Where are we but Silverstone? Where else would we be if it's raining?
Hi, how are you? I'm just passing on your qualifying goals for this weekend.
Qualifying goals are ninth, as per the huge. People still say that? People still say the huge? Well, I said it. Hey! Windows has an update for me! It's funny because I literally just had a conversation on Discord about how much I hate Windows 10 and how much it does this kind of stuff. I'm hoping that's going to leave the screen sometime soon. It's not. I'm going to have to do that manually. Alright, and we're back. And if anything happened to this recording, send your hate mail to Microsoft. Okay, what was I saying? I need to do some work. Gotta change my engine. Oh, I already did change my engine. I need to change the kinetic and the heat curves, basically. And the turbocharger. And you can see we're running out of parts very quickly. So we're starting to get to the part of the season where we're going to have more penalties. But that's okay. We knew that was coming. Let's go to Q1.
We don't need to push too hard in this session. We should have the pace to qualify easily.
That's good, because I did no practice in the rain. Actually, it didn't rain at all in practice. And I don't know what it's going to be like. I'm going to let this scroll through. So for Q1, looks like it's going to be drizzly the whole time. I'm hoping it dries out after that. Anytime now. I don't ask for a very accurate forecast. I think that was some confusion that I was spouting about last time. No, I don't want it to like tell you exactly what the forecast should be. What I do want is a better weather reporting system. I feel like the weather reporting system is pretty lackluster. It's annoying to use. So not drying out until 90 minutes, so probably not at all. Alright, that's interesting. Oh, I wanted to actually see what it's going to be like in the race, because if it's going to be a rainy race, it's not. Okay.
Track is pretty empty right now. Lots of space.
Lots of space. Lots of space. Alright, well then I'm not actually going to change anything with the setup. It's just drizzly. This should be fine. I want to keep my dry weather setup. Flying lap, please. Felt pretty good in practice. Still have some issues with rear stability. It's something we fought last season, and a lot of it seems to be off-throttle stability. I don't think it's going to be a huge deal in the rain here, because it seems to be when I'm pushing the car to its absolute limit that happens. It's like the transition between turns when I'm like just pushing the car to its absolute limit, like I was saying, then it tends to want to snap around on me. We will see today if the weather effects do indeed cause more hang-ups, because we've not had, much in the way of hang-ups, but here they are today, so definitely has something to do with the weather effects, even though I have the weather effects turned all the way down, I believe. Not sure what it is with these. Alright, keep it on the track. 32 Bodas put in. Oh, I wasn't very far off of that, but I'm very offline here. That's too bad. That's okay. I should do a few laps here anyway, so that I can get a feel for the track in these conditions, since it's going to be these conditions for a while. This turn should be pretty treacherous. Yeah, I have a lot of problems getting that turn right in the dry. I just don't have the... I don't have the confidence going into there to hang it nearly wide open. Ooh, buddy. That is actually where I've been having the oversteer issues. I tried to put some more camber in the rear to help that, but that may not have been the right move. Alright, now we're a second down. That was a bad sector. Bad sector. I'll do a couple laps regardless. Oh, another big hang up. Well, luckily the race is going to be in the dry, so that won't be an issue for us in the race. But for those that are actively trying to figure out why I have these issues, I do appreciate it, and, well, there's your evidence as to...
That last lap moved you into P4.
If it's anything to do with the rain. It certainly seems that way. Now we got Delta to go against, that would be nice. I feel like I'm pretty prepared for the hang-ups now. As prepared as you can be, because you never know when they're going to happen. I never know when they're going to happen. And I suppose you don't either. This is already much better. Overdrive it there. Now this could be a case, because it's not raining terribly hard, that the track could get faster throughout the session. But hopefully that's not too much of an issue for us. I think that was a bit better as well. It was. Let's watch this thing down here. Alright, much less slidey this time. Basically just peeling one gear off of every turn.
You're doing well out there, keep it up. We're looking at about 10 more minutes of rain.
Oh.
10 minutes.
Well, that's very different than the weather forecast looked. Huh. Okay, so maybe a little bit more accuracy on the weather forecast. Now, if you really want to make it cool, let us see the radar. Let us make predictions as to what the weather's going to do. Let us be weathermen. Alright. I guess I'm very happy with that. The rain did not go away, and we ended up P2 in Q1. Massa doing alright there in P10. Alright, here in Q2, I don't like that the skies are dry at the moment. This is the same situation that screwed us last week. What do we do here? Guess I'm gonna wait again, because if we just go out now, it's kind of a waste of car. Trying to leave myself a little bit more time this time. Alright, 7-ish minutes to go. I don't see a lot of changes. The track has been getting faster, but I don't think it's getting crazy faster. And I think if we look at the tires, we got time to do this. Let's see.
Okay, some quick
Oh
lap
yeah,
times are
it's
now
still
being posted.
it's still wet.
It's getting faster out there.
Alright, but it is getting faster. That's good to know. We waited. I'm gonna go ahead and do a flying lap and see what we do. We should have enough time left over to do a lap on the dries if we need to. It does look different. You can see the track is visibly drier. My dry line is not as defined now, which is kind of weird that the track loses its dry line before it's dry. One of the graphical things that's a little weird, but I think it might be part of the fact I have the rain effects turned down. Perhaps. Ooh, easy. It's not a very good start to our lap. Verstappen currently out in first. Alright, there's not a ton of grip out there to be had, as I provide plenty of evidence of that. And I think it's in that weird place where the inners aren't right and the slicks aren't right. It's right in the middle of the two, but the inner is still the faster tire. There may be places on track that are wetter than this that are having an effect on those times. 3/10 down on that split. It's interesting. I think it was that bad. I just hope this isn't another situation where the track dries out at the last second and everyone gets laps on slicks, and I lose out on it. That I took a little too easy, but kept it under me. Definitely able to push it a little bit harder, but not much harder than Q1. Only 4/10s down there. That's okay. This end of the track seems much drier. It's drying out by the second, too. P4. I had a boat up.
P7 at the moment. That's P4. You've moved up to P4.
I'll do a little bit of sector 1 here. No, really wandered out there. Sorry, sign. Oof. It's gonna be the same situation. P6. Alright, we did make it through, and so did Massa. I was still much closer than I wanted it to be. Alright, it is dry now for Q3, but there's still moisture about, so do I wait a little bit here before I make a run? Because the track's going to be continually improving? Well, let's just do two runs. Let's do 2-2. I'm losing my mind. It has actually been a very long day. I'm very mentally exhausted today. Hopefully that doesn't massively negatively affect my racing performance. It's part of being a racing car driver, isn't it? Gotta mentally overcome any hurdles. It's just added layers of simulation. It's still pretty wet out here, I gotta say. I don't doubt that these tires are faster. I just don't think this is I don't think this is as fast as the track will be in this qualifying session. There is some moisture out there. So this lap's probably kind of a waste. Everybody else is out here too. Or some people are. It's too much. I think by next time we get out on track, it'll be good enough to do a full flying lap on at speed. We might not get down to dry weather times, but we're going to get pretty close to it as the cars circulate the track. It is hairy, though. Not a lot of fun. Especially in places like that. A little bit late on my durs. Oh yeah, I'm many seconds down because the AI are superhuman in conditions like this. They have no problem. Slicks on a wet track. To them, it's just a dry track. Like they don't even notice that it's wet. Right, so that was a garbage lap, but we made a lap. And
someone's just posted a faster time. You've been dropped to the 4th row. P7.
Yeah, it's definitely getting faster. Even these awful lines were faster. Going for a little spin. Little spin. Put on a new set of slicks. And let's see, how much time do we have? 5 minutes.
Good.
I'm gonna wait
exactly where we
a
thought you
minute.
would qualify.
Oh, well, yeah. I think I can do better than that, Jeff. Alright, wait until the last minute here. 3:45 to go. Well, let's hit the track. That should leave us with just enough time for one lap. And the track should be at its maximum potential as long as it hasn't been raining anymore. It actually doesn't look that much drier, though. If I'm honest. And there's a little bit more gray in the groove, I guess. I think what I need to do is better stay in the groove. I think I was meandering out of the dry line too much, giving me a hard time.
Felipe's lap times are slightly faster than yours. Felipe is faster.
Never a good thing to hear. Honestly, not as bad this season as it was last season to hear that. Since its performance is remarkably improved. Oh yeah, this track is much better than it was. The game's been trying real hard to make sure the qualifying sessions have been interesting for us. Ooh, wrong gear. Purple sector 1, but
Felipe's in P3.
I don't feel like... Ooh, nice, Felipe. I don't feel like this sector 2 has started off on a strong foot. Let's see what we can do down here. Oh, I probably could have gotten more. I wasn't super confident in the grip, but it was there. Just more confident in the grip down here. Got a bit more grass than I want. Makes you lose grip a bit. This will be a P1 lap for now, but I think we're going to get knocked down as more people do their laps. There's qualifying complete. So time that just about perfectly. Really good Sector 1, kind of iffy Sector 2, pretty decent Sector 3. We'll see.
Okay, that's pretty disappointing, but we can turn it around tomorrow.
That is pretty disappointing. So you're telling me...
The grid is all set then for the race tomorrow. But before we go, let's quickly remind ourselves of our top three, who are Vettel, Hamilton, and Valtteri Bottas. It's time to leave for now, but we'll be back tomorrow when the Grand Prix itself gets underway.
I don't think there's ever been an instance of seeing how broken the weather changes are more than right now. I was 20 seconds ahead on track of the cars behind me, and they turned laps 4 seconds faster than I did? I beg your pardon? What? Whatever, game. Whatever.
To go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Perez, Kimi Raikkonen, and Verstappen.
Hey, at least
Ricciardo,
Raikkonen's in fifth.
Massa, Alonso, and Esteban Ocon. Van Dorn,
No penalties,
Magnussen,
though, to save
Nico
us.
Hülkenberg,
Wait, what?
and Sainz, Palmer, Grosjean, Daniel Kvyat, and Pascal Wehrlein. Ericsson and a Williams rounds off the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
The team want a 9th place finish or above for today's race.
I'm even more angry now. So, before the qualifying in practice, I was looking at the gearbox, and I was curious if I could change the gearbox in practice to save it for the race. And it was like, oh no, that'd be a 6th place penalty. So I was like, oh okay, I'll go back to the transmission that's supposed to be in there then. Apparently they stacked a 12th place penalty against me for that, for still using the right transmission. Never used the different transmission. Just looked at it, and that penalized me. Today's been great. Today's been awesome. All right, so we're gonna start dead last, and it's a 13-lap race. I guess I want a lot of fuel to burn to rich mix it up, and that's it, I guess. Let's go. Let's do this. Whatever. Good on the lights. I don't know where exactly I want to go. Guess I'm going over here. Oh, buddy, that got close. It's time to be inside, though. Yes, please.
Alright, well done off the line. We're in a good position.
We cleared them. Yep, we're good. I think I would call that a success. At least we're starting basically where we should be starting now. That's the AI's inability to get through turns 1 and 2 off the line here. That was a nice little move. I'm happy with that. I'm still not very good at that turn. I gotta try not to lose the back end through here, because that has happened. Okay, right there is where it... Oh, Alonso was much slower in the middle of that turn than I thought he would be. I don't think I need a rich mix. I can probably make this move right now. It wasn't easy. Oh, it's still not done. Oh, now it's done. Extra horsepower got us there. Peter! I have undone Quigmaster's wrongs. Right. I mean, it's not like I messed with a car in Park for May. It was during practice. Whatever. It happened. Can't undo it. All I can try to do is overcome from it. A little bit of downshift-induced oversteer there. I think I see Ragged in front of me, so at least he hasn't blitzed his way through the field. I guess I should just stay in 8th gear through there. Seems like this car's best place, even though it's real dicey. At the same time, it's very fast. Left just enough room for me. Slide on through there. Also hanging tough in 8th. Yeah, Beckman's still in 7th. That's good.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
I don't remember exactly what lap that was supposed to be on. I think 5. This car is mega fast. Like, in practice, I laid down some times, not so much in qualifying trim, but in race trim, that were, over a second over, or under delta, and that was pretty comfortable. So I do feel like we have a car that could potentially work its way through this field. We don't have a lot of time, and there's not a ton of opportunity here either. I mean, especially with everybody on DRS right here, doesn't do me a darn bit of good. Now this pack fighting can do me a bit of good. You thought I was going to hit somebody, didn't you? So did I. So did I. They all got very globbed together there and slowed each other down. That was extremely dicey. I'm really quite proud of my brake control there. I managed not to lock them up and slide into that pack in a less than optimal situation. I don't pat myself on the back very often, so let me have this, alright? Let me have it. Ferrari's got the power here. I don't have the arrow there, though. Ooh, buddy. I should be able to catch right back up through here. This car's so good through the middle of that. This glob of cars is really causing us problems. It's gonna happen again here. That time I wasn't so lucky. I was not so lucky.
Your pit window is now open.
They keep trying to pass each other through there, but they don't complete the move. So they just swerve right back into the racing line, at a severely reduced pace, and it freaks me out. Like, I'm braking before my braking point there, but they are just way slow. Did I escape with no wing damage? How the hell that happened? Game feel bad for me or what? I don't know. That's about as close to full throttle as I've been through there. We are hitting this lap. Quite surprised we're not putting a new nose on this car. Apparently we aren't.
Don't forget.
It was all pretty wheel to wheel, but I definitely hit the wing on Perez, who was the one that was super slow mid-turn. Got quite a few pitting here. We're right up behind him. We're gonna go to the softs, which I actually, very unusual here, I actually like the soft. I like it more than the super soft. It's been working very well for me. A bit worried about getting blocked in the box here. Super worried about getting blocked in the box here. Wasn't too terrible, but it was not great. That was another hang-up. See where we go from here.
Pit strategy complete. See these tires through to the end now.
Sir, yes, sir. Yeah, we didn't end up gaining anything there, time-wise. Let's see what we can do position-wise, since we pit before some cars. Let me throw fuel at it. Throw fuel at this fire. Driving fast out lap here.
Some gearbox wear, try to keep your number of shifts to a minimum.
Not really something I can do here. I guess I could stay in 8th in here this turn. That's about the most I can do differently. The rest of my gear changes are very important to the lap. Staying 6th here, yeah, I could do that. This is actually really helping me because it's giving me a very fast... Oh, that was a dive bomb. Ow! The Mercedes just cannot hold together this season. I don't know what the deal is.
Okay, clear. So the gap to our teammate is 23.1 seconds.
That's inaccurate.
Safety car, safety
oh,
car.
okay.
No overtaking. Reduce your pace. Keep your delta number positive.
That's too bad that we didn't pass Bottas before that.
Right, some information on Grosjean. They're retiring from the race.
Grosjean,
Okay, slow
not
down,
Hamilton.
Slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
Alright, well this is gonna open this race wide open. We are now P6. Our tires are in pretty decent shape. And the field's gonna be bunched back up. The only shame in that is that we didn't get around Bottas. There's not going to be many laps left, though. There's not going to be a lot of time to do something at the end of this race, but maybe a podium if we really play our cards right. I got to watch them going down into the last chicane, though, because that's going to continue to be a problem area, I do believe. I mean, I don't like having incidents like that. I don't like being... I see a lot of the typical Let's Player of a game like this be very rough with the AI cars because they're not human. What does it matter if you're roughing them up, right? Yeah, I'm not Not a fan of that. I would like to pass them as if they are people. I want to race them as cleanly as possible. But it was just a very weird situation that kept happening. It started going very fast all of a sudden. I wasn't prepared for it. Oh, because we're trying to catch the Q.
We're
Huey
approaching
Huey.
the end of the life on these control electronics. Try to stay off the curbs and other rough surfaces.
Less information?
There's 7 laps of fuel remaining. We're carrying excess fuel. We have extra fuel to burn. Right, coming at the end of this
No.
lap.
It's hit the button again? No, it's hit this button. What's button
Look after
21?
these tyres now. We want to finish the race
Whatever.
on this compound.
Whatever.
Repeat that. There's interference.
Reduced information.
Our tyre data is looking positive so far.
There's some kind of call on there for that, apparently.
For the moment, tyre wear rates are lower than we expected.
What did I just hit? I hit replay. Okay, that's a thing. Instant replay, yeah. You know what? Let's forget about it. Let's just forget about that, huh? Let's pretend that doesn't exist. I really must have woken up on the wrong side of the bed today or something. Alright. We're gonna end this race on a positive note though, and everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna do one more lap, safety car. We're gonna go to green, I presume. We'll be burning a rich mix. Here on out, I should be hanging gears, trying to do as few shifts as possible. That we don't have to worry about gear wear. It's going to give us 3 laps to the end of the race, huh? Technically. Technically 4, I guess. I don't think this is probably good for the car to be lugging around in 6th gear. My understanding is F1 cars are not a big fan of that. Heat the tires and the brakes. Where does it give us green? Probably somewhere down the back straightaway there, I would imagine. That's assuming that we actually do go back to green this lap. I'm not 100% sure on that. I don't know where it's going to make that call. Nothing too out of the ordinary.
Safety car
Yep,
in
there
this
we go.
lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember there is no overtaking until the first safety car line. Stay in
First
position
safety
until
car
the green
line.
flags.
Yes, I know exactly what line that is. I don't. Gonna slow us way up here. Oh no, it's gonna be the same situation, isn't it? Where we're all diving into this turn.
The track is clear. Green flag.
There's the line. Probably shouldn't have tried this on Botosh yet. Screwed us both.
Okay, distance to teammate 2.6 seconds.
Yeah, because the front two got away. Ooh, that was ugly. I wasn't prepared for him to slow down in the middle of the turn. Vettel just got the hell out of here. have some kind of mechanical problem too? Certainly seems that way.
Hamilton's in first place.
No, he is not. I think I just got bumped. That was ugly. I didn't trust him being to my inside. Right up under him here, we'll see. Oh, no DRS yet. That actually helps us significantly. Oh, I want to do it. 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 I did it. I wanted to do it, and I did it. Oh, we just lost fourth gear.
The gears, the transmission is significantly damaged. We're down a gear.
That's unfortunate. Not a lot of laps to deal with it, though. It's going to be a big one to deal with. Especially fourth.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Hopefully it comes back. See where we're down on speed there. That's very, very upsetting, but what I mean is upsetting to the car. It is upsetting, but I mean it upsets the car.
Right, we've looked at the gearbox issue, but I'm afraid there's nothing we can do. Try and
Usually means it's about to come
just
back.
have to hope for the best. Remember that you have a lot of torque in these power units, so you should be able to stay in higher gears for a lot of the lap. Green flag.
Green flag. What was the yellow flag for? Luckily, for much of this track, they don't use that gear, but down here it might be an issue. It's still gone. You can see it really affects me there.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled
It's
DRS.
not going to help either.
DRS is now online.
Just 2 more laps. Just 2 more laps. It might actually be gone for good, this race. Sometimes it comes right back, even when they say it won't. This was not one of those cases. I just realized the irony of the fact that I took double gearbox penalties this race, only to not have a new gearbox and have a gearbox failure in the race. A lot of irony in that. Not super pleased about it. Oh, buddy. I saw I was closing on Ricardo a bit and overdrove it. I don't think so. Get out of here. Wait, is it back? I think I saw 4. Did you see 4? I think I saw 4. Yep. It back.
This is your final lap. Final lap of the race.
Full attack now. Full attack.
You're increasing the gap from the car behind by 0.5 per lap.
Second place here could be the difference between championship and no championship. That's the case for every week here on out. Now that that's become a possibility, every position
Laps of fuel left.
becomes a points opportunity. Oh, it's so much better. This is not the place to do it. Oh, then I lost the nose real bad because I was tucked up behind him. That's okay. I should be able to close back in here. Which is real hard. Maybe a touch too hard. And we're going to get DRS. Smattering of a draft. And a very good run. We're going to be way too late to make this move, right? Right. No. I gotta get that back. Hey, I didn't say giving it back to you. Get the hell out of here. Alright, I tried. It was too late of a move. I bumped him out of the way. I didn't like it.
I was a bit worried about this one at the start of the weekend, but you pulled through. Thank you.
Thank you. No thank you. That was, overall, one of the messiest races,
A great win then
race
for the
weekends
Maranello team today.
we've ever had.
And as we can see, it's time for the
But still a
podium.
podium.
As the drivers make their way out, there's a familiar red suit.
That
making
smile
its
on
way
Danny
to the
Rick
top
is,
step. Fantastic
not
win
good.
for Ferrari.
Not well modeled.
And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Sebastian Vettel takes over the lead of the drivers' championship after that excellent result. And now
Still
I'd
very
like
close.
to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
I think I'm going to award it to the Williams driver. They did a great job at getting the most out of their tyres without losing pace, something that's a very handy skill to have in modern-day Formula One.
And
That had
here's
nothing
how
to do with
things are
it.
shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Ferrari extend their lead at the top of the championship.
Let's see the replay. Shut up. I've had enough of you today. I don't remember really what happened. But, oh, that's right. It's crazy because we came 4 wide from the back of the field. Almost hit Palmer. They're still 3 wide. Yep. Don't mind if I do. I mean, it was clean. It was very clean. I don't think I put a wheel wrong off the start to get those positions. Well, it was a weird one. It was a very weird one. You have good ones, you have bad ones, and you have weird ones. But, can't complain about the podium. Hopefully, I'll remember to do the 50% race for the next one, and I will see you then. Thanks for watching.